computer. All right, one thing's going right. And then share screen. Back to this. Move that to a slideshow. Okay, I think we're there.
You're there.
Everybody see my dark circles? Okay, good. So for those who don't know me, my name is Christy. I am an ER doctor. I'm 50, I'll be 55 this year. And I met Autumn. We worked together briefly at the VA here in Tucson. And then she up and left me and moved to San Diego, which I think was a good move for her, but not a good move for me. And let's see, Felicia, we used to work together at Martin South in Florida. She was in charge of the radiology department. And Tiffany used to be the chief of staff, the elected chief of staff for 2 years at Martin in Florida. So we knew each other there. And Christina and I met on a physician's, I think it was Lux Doc page. And she is a GI doctor in Pittsburgh. And I think everybody else, let's see, Megan, Jada, Amber, and Dory are friends or family of Autumn's. Ariana, I'm not sure who Ariana is, but I've got her written down here. And Rachel is here. And Kyle is friend of Tiffany. So anyway, this is me. Like I said, I'm 55. I had these dark circles from puberty. And I tried everything on the planet to try to get rid of them. I spent way too much money that I couldn't afford when I was like in my 20s trying to get rid of the dark circles, and nothing ever got rid of them. And Tiffany introduced me to Neora, gave me a sample of the eye serum, and I was very reluctant because I tried everything and nothing ever worked. So I didn't think this would work either. So I went home, I put eye serum on one eye, and one dark circle got a little bit lighter, like a half hour later. So I was sold right away. She's a chemistry major, so she was talking to me about the science behind the products. And she, like she'll probably tell you in a little bit, was able to pay off her student loans a couple of years early thanks to Neora. So I was pretty sold from the beginning, and kind of here we are. We've been featured in all of these magazines. Neora's been around for 10 years. We have like over 2 billion in sales. We have thousands and thousands of brand partners and thousands of happy customers, way more customers than brand partners, which is awesome because people love the products. And if you see us in a magazine like this, know that the editor tried one of our products and liked it and featured it, because we don't pay for advertising. So they just liked it and featured it because they liked it. So onto the products. Our core group is our Age IQ line, which starts with face wash. This bottle is pretty big, and you use a couple pumps, put it straight onto your dry skin, makeup and all. It will remove mascara and all of Goddessa's makeup here. It's ophthalmology tested. You can actually open your eyes while you're washing your face and it won't sting your eyes. You then just add a little bit of water, like just a splash, and it'll foam up and wash everything away and then rinse it off. So it actually works as makeup remover, cleanser, and toner all in one. A lot of people use those 3 things separately. And this bottle will last like 4 or 5 months. It's awesome. Then is our night and day cream. Let's see, trying to see if there's anybody in the waiting room. I don't think so. Oops, let's go back. So after you wash your face at night, put on the night cream, which is actually more of a tightening mask. So you put 3 or 4 pumps on, and it actually tightens all night long. You leave it on all night. It seals in all the goodness. It has plant-based retinols, which are much more tolerable than like Retin-A, which I wasn't able to use. It made my skin very irritated. But it will address all the signs of aging, wrinkles, fine lines, discolorations. It was our very first product 10 years ago, and it's still our best-selling product. So night cream, and then in the morning, rinse off the night cream. You can use the face wash again if you want, and put on our day cream or other moisturizer if you don't have the day cream. Ours does have more plant-based retinols. It's very hydrating. I know when I was in Florida, I would use like half a pump because it was just so humid. Here in Arizona, I'm using 2 pumps because it's just so dry. But it definitely moisturizes without feeling greasy or clogging pores. So it is also amazing. Here, let's see, that's Tiffany. So maybe we'll let Tiffany tell about her Neora experience.
Sure. So that's me, top left. And the top left of that photo was me on vacation for my 40th birthday. So I was like all relaxed, not stressed out. I remember for pictures, I used to try to like, I never use Botox. I was like, okay, relax your forehead so you don't have like the permanent frown. I was kind of like the person who had RBF, but I wasn't mad. I just had those deep frown lines. So in that picture, I was like, okay, try to relax your, I was like, try to look good. It's your 40th birthday. And I used to wear a full like spread of like pressed powder, blush, under eye, concealer, because I had dark circles too. Not similar to Christy's, although hers is like, she's the poster child. So basically, I used these products with a lot of skepticism after having visited a dermatologist and tried what they offered, and I didn't see any results. So I saw this product. I looked at the science behind it and I went, that's clever. Let's try. So that was in November. So by 6 months later, I was like, okay, I'm just basically never going to stop using this. I could see that it was helping. And a few things that you have to take a before picture of yourself, not for Times Square, but for yourself, because everyone wants a before and after picture. But the picture tells the story better than you really recall. Because my first before picture, to be honest, I deleted. I didn't want my kids to see me being vain or something weird. They were little, they were smaller. I wished I had saved it or emailed it to myself so that I didn't do that, but it doesn't matter. Any picture will work, even a candid if you didn't take it before, but we encourage you to do that. What I noticed was my makeup was piling up. My concealer bottles, I had a couple I hadn't opened, and then my pressed powder was like, I was like, I'm not using this makeup. So by 6 months, I wasn't using makeup on my skin, and that was like an aha moment for me. And so now I just wear eyeliner, and I'm 47. So I think that's fantastic to have like natural, healthy skin for me without needles, injectables, fillers. Weird to me. That's weird. I'm okay if you love it, great, love it. But I just want natural, healthy skin. And that's what these products do. The topicals signal your body to trigger repair from the inside out. And that's why it takes a little time. And even at 90 days, we have this 90daychallenge.com. You can look at pictures there too. And Christy's a winner actually for her eye serum photos, but you'll still continue to improve past 90 days. So that's me.
Yeah, for sure. I was the same. I used foundation and concealer and then powder and then more like eye concealer stuff and then eye makeup. And now I'm like down to just mascara today. So, and I would have been mortified to like go in public or be on a Zoom without layers of makeup on before all of this. So I'm thrilled. This other person is Kristen, who is an emergency physician assistant that I worked with in Vero. She just turned 40 just before taking these pictures, and she was so thrilled with her results that she became a brand partner. This, I think, is Felicia's mother-in-law. Is that right? On the left?
Yeah, that's my mother-in-law.
Okay, so that's just 5 weeks. I think she was using, was it day, night, and eye serum?
Yes, day, night, and eye serum in the Illuma Boost.
Oh, okay, yeah.
She has super sensitive skin, so she was really excited to use this stuff. She said it doesn't break her out or anything. It's the first thing that she's found that hasn't broke her skin out.
That's awesome.
She was really excited.
Yeah, and these are great results for 5 weeks.
Just 5 weeks, yeah.
Especially under the eyes there. And I know there was one other picture that you could see the pores on her cheek are getting smaller. And then this is Fran in the middle. She's the mother of one of our brand partners. She also won the 90-day challenge for using the advanced skincare set on her face, but also look at her neck, and that'll give you a little preview of what Firm Cream can do. And I'm just always amazed at her Firm Cream results. And then this nice lady up on the right is kind of another testament to, oh, here's somebody in the waiting room, yay. Another testament to consistency and time. Her skin obviously was very damaged from years and years of just life and sun and probably not great skincare routine. And then 2.5 years later, she looks, 10 years younger, but it takes time. Here's Illuma Boost, which is our vitamin C serum. This is Christina on the right. This is her gateway product that she fell in love with. So I'm gonna let her tell you about that.
Yeah, actually I have another picture that I took in maybe January after 5 months. So my hyperpigmentation is even better now. But basically, I think I've been struggling with hyperpigmentation for more than 10 years. It may have started as sunburn on an unfortunate trip where I thought that overcast in the Bahamas equals, no harmful UVA and UVB rays. So I got burned, and then afterwards I just sort of kept struggling with these dark spots, and particularly on the cheeks, but also sort of next to my ears. So I've been using skincare in different routines since like I was 27. I think I've tried a bunch of products already. The hyperpigmentation is extremely difficult to treat in general. And I've tried peels, and I've tried lasers, and I've tried other creams and potions and kind of like the things that everybody talks about. I would read on Facebook or some other website about a new vitamin C or a new product for hyperpigmentation, and then I would try it right away. And everything requires that you try it for at least 3 months before you expect any results. So 3 months would go by and I would see zero improvement, or things would get worse. So it was just kind of like a lot of disappointment. This was not the first product I've tried from Neora. I think Firm was my first product. Okay. And Christy at some point suggested that I try the vitamin C, and I'm like, oh, sure. I've tried just about everything else. Why not give this one a shot? And I think what separates this vitamin C from everything else that I've tried, or even everything else that's out there, is the fact that it comes, the powder and the serum, they're not mixed. So when you get your product, you have 2 bottles. Each one is good for a couple of weeks. So the combined effect is that you have 1 month of supply. And when you open the bottle, you have 2 chambers, and the vitamin C powder is up top, and the niacinamide serum is at the bottom. So they're not mixed, and that preserves the, basically, the vitamin C is unstable, so it preserves the efficacy. Whenever you mix it, the potency, which equals the efficacy, sort of fades away. So the longer you keep it mixed on the shelf, or you sell it already mixed, the less effects you're going to have, or you're going to see on your skin. This one is different because whenever you're ready to use, you mix the 2, you shake it a little bit. Basically, when you try to dispense the product, that's when the 2 chambers mix and the 2 products mix together. You use 2 pumps twice a day. I use it religiously. It's odorless, non-greasy, actually kind of watery, but at the same time moisturizing. Never miss, and my results are very good. That's just 3 months, but again, my updated results are even better. So just because we tell everyone, wait for 90 days to see results, doesn't mean that the effect stops at 90 days. You actually see improvement past that. And the more consistent you are with your product, the more results, the better results you're going to see in the long run. I think this is a great product. I think I've spent much more money on other products that work nothing on me. It's a great one to use if you need brighter skin, if you struggle with hyperpigmentation, it's safe in pregnancy, which, you know, the hormonal changes in pregnancy can give this hyperpigmentation, which is, you know, hormonal in nature. I'm all for it. If anybody has any questions about this product, hit me up.
Here's just a couple more Illuma Boost pictures. Bob is a water skier in Florida, so he had a lot of sun damage, but Illuma Boost reversed that. This is Tiffany. She grew up in Florida, and Illuma Boost really kind of reversed what she has going on her chest there. Oh, here's somebody else in the waiting room. Eye serum is, of course, my favorite product because it did this in 8 months. So I came in second in the 90-day challenge, but you know, as you can tell, over time, it just keeps getting better and better. This is Cecilia on the right. Here's another person. So Cecilia is another GI doctor she's in New Jersey, and she's a brand partner, and she actually uses the eye serum twice a day and the hydrogel patches once a week on Saturday as sort of her little spa day treat to herself. And this is just the molecule from Signum Biosciences, which fixes the dark circles, which I can go into individually if you'd like.
Should I put the roast in?
Oh, somebody needs to mute. Let me see. Okay. More on the hydrogel eye patches, which you can use under your eyes. You can use on your forehead lines. I use them on my jowl lines. And here is Felicia. She used them, I think, just a couple days ago. She took these pictures. And you can see the darkness is a little better. It's not completely gone, but it's definitely better after 20 minutes. And I actually leave them on. I'll do like a half hour under my eyes and then another half hour on the jowl lines until they like dry and fall off. So these results will last for a day or two and then regress a little bit. But if you use them regularly, you'll get lasting results. And then Firm Cream, which is on special this month. I was a skeptic. I'm always kind of a skeptic at heart. And I only used it on my right thigh for 2 months in winter a couple of years ago because I didn't really think it was going to work. And then lo and behold, it worked. So I had to start using it on the other thigh to catch up. This is my mother-in-law, no, stepmother. I get it confused. Marilyn, she was married to my father. She's not on here, so I will say that she's 74, and she was just getting, you know, very loose skin under the neck. She's a very petite little thing, but she had this loose skin and this groove that was just getting worse over the years. And Firm Cream has dramatically helped that. And she was also so thrilled that she became a brand partner, and now she earns her products for free. This is Lee, who owns weight loss clinics in Florida and her neck. This is Tiffany's neighbor. He, you know, is a little older and has that kind of loose old person skin that we've all seen. And Firm Cream reversed that. And this is Kristen, who you saw earlier. She's also a tiny petite little thing, but she had had a couple babies and she had lost all her baby weight and she was back to running marathons, but didn't have the belly back that she used to have, and Firm kind of gave her that back again. So this month, there's 2 promos on Firm. As a customer or a brand partner, you can buy 2 bottles and get 1 free, which is kind of amazing. It's $106 retail value, but for customers, I think Firm is $80, I want to say. But if you buy 2, you'll get 1 free. It will also qualify for free shipping. And the booster product, which this month is our hydrating facial mist, which you get free with any order over 130. And then if you want to become a brand partner and you buy one of our brand partner packs, Neora is just throwing in a free Firm bottle with any of the starter packs, which we'll see here in a minute. NeoraFit is our kind of healthy weight management and overall health supplement. It is only a little over a year old. It launched in January of last year, and we've sold hundreds of thousands of sets to people. And we have thousands of pictures of people making a lot of progress. So it's really just 3 supplements a day. They're powders. Two of them you dissolve in water, one you put right on your tongue. I won't go into a whole lot of detail just to keep it kind of brief, but the morning one is collagen, which is good for hair, skin, and nails. The afternoon one, or you can take it in the evening before your largest meal, is pre and probiotics. They are very important for gut health and digestion and kind of overall health. And then the nighttime one has Happy Banana, which helps kind of calm you without knocking you out, but helps people sleep better and kind of process things overnight. All three of them do fat browning, which is the process of turning these big white fluffy fat cells that we all know and hate into smaller, more dense brown fat cells. And white fat cells can't be burnt off. They don't ever go away. They will get smaller with diet and exercise, but then if you quit exercising or you start eating poorly again, they just fluff right back up again. But NeoraFit actually converts those to brown fat cells, which you actually can burn off with some moderate exercise and with the 3 supplements which promote fat browning. And this is Christina on the left. She has always been petite and in shape. She exercises a lot, but she had lost her abs over time and after having a couple kids. But with NeoraFit, she was able to just keep doing her regular exercise routine and the regular diet that she's been doing for years, and she got her abs back. And this is me on the right. I was doing my regular exercise routine, which is not a lot, and eating my regular diet, which is not nearly as healthy as Christina's. But I found over time taking NeoraFit, I was just eating less. I just wasn't as hungry. Part of the program is to not eat 3 hours before bed, which was a big thing for me because I work late into the night and I always get home at 1 or 2 in the morning and just eat crap before going to bed. So now I'm very religious about not eating 3 hours before bedtime, taking the 3 supplements. I try to move at least 3 or 4 days a week, usually just a walk around the neighborhood or a little bit on the arc trainer or a little bit of yoga, but I'm not doing anything outrageous, and under 200 pounds for the first time in years. And my back fat is disappearing, which makes me happy. I didn't even really realize I had it till we took this picture. And then here's Autumn. So I'll let her tell. This is very early results, just 1 month in, but we'll let her talk about her experience with it.
So I started it, and I would say after about a week or 2, I didn't really see changes in the scale. I didn't see changes. I didn't think in myself because I didn't really look back at the pictures, but I felt different. I felt like I had more energy. I felt like I would get home after work and I wouldn't just want to sit on the couch. I would just go play with the kids more. I'd go outside, we'd go for a walk. I'd play on the trampoline, stuff like that. And then my aha moment was taking these pictures. And I was like, oh, my back boobs are getting smaller.
We had
My
matching
turkey
back
gobbler is shrinking. And I didn't change anything. I was just like, I'm going to see if this works on its own. I'm not exercising. I'm not doing anything. I just want to see a month of if this works. And it did. So now I'm walking 5 days a week, about a mile.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, my 15-year-old takes Fit, and she's extremely happy. She's lost 14 pounds. She used to weigh as much as I did before I lost my whatever 10 pounds of fat, I call it. And she was like, I can weigh more than you. You know, I'm almost 16, but still, you know, less than half your age. So she started taking it. She's lost 14 pounds. She looks great. And on top of that, basically that sort of came with an aha moment for a teenager where she's eating more salads and more healthier stuff. And even though she has her moments of candy but I feel like there's a shift that happened with that type of accountability and with just taking the powders. We are basically where we need to be, but we're not planning on stopping. I mean, it's like if I miss one day because I forgot my packet, it's like, I don't know, I feel like I'm naked. I can't. It's something that's part of my routine now. I've been taking it for 6 months, and I don't see myself stopping it just because why change something that's had such great impact on you,
And the collagen and the probiotics and the vitamins, like you need those anyway. So weight loss and being a little bit thinner is kind of just a side benefit, I think. And I do love these pictures because we'll see pictures from the front and skeptics will always be like, well, maybe she's just sucking in her belly, but you can't suck in your back. So I always love these pictures from the back. So just a little bit more about Neora and what makes us different. We do have a 30-day money-back guarantee on any of our products. So if you buy something and you don't like it, or on the very rare chance that you have some sort of reaction to it, you can send it back to the company and they will send you your money back within 30 days, which even if it's an empty container. So I always think that's kind of cool because you don't see that kind of guarantee in many places. Talked a little bit about Signum Biosciences. They're on Princeton's campus. They make all of our key ingredients. They are a bunch of smarty pants nerds that kind of source nature and plants to get molecules that help your own skin trigger its repair mechanism. So it works on men, women, any skin color, skin type. 3-year free is for brand partners. Our compensation plan is pretty cool. If you have 3 customers in a month, you get free products for yourself the next month. So I've had $140 of free products every month since July 2019, which not every company is structured that way. And then the compensation just goes up from there, including there's a trip once a year that brand partners can earn. Tiffany and I don't know, several people from our team just got back from Tulum. You may have seen pictures on Facebook. And that was a free all expense trip for 2 to an all-inclusive resort for 4 nights, which is also amazing. The hospital has never sent me anywhere. This picture in the middle is just to show that brand partners don't have to have any inventory. When customers order, they order through my link and Neora ships stuff directly to them. So I don't have to handle inventory or try to track people down to get them their stuff. We were the largest corporate contributor to Big Brothers and Big Sisters, but I think we just got surpassed by somebody. So now we're the 2nd largest, which is still very cool. There's 2 ways to have products. You can be a preferred customer, and these are just a few of the bundles that we have for customers, or you can be a brand partner, and these are the $200 brand partner kits, which you can see actually are a much better deal than the preferred customer kits or sets. And as a brand partner, you get just a link that you can share with your friends, and when people shop through your link, you get credits towards free products, and you also get cash commissions that are paid out weekly. And then there's monthly paychecks also, depending on how active you are and if you have a team. And if you really want to do like a Costco style savings pack, we do have 2 larger packs, which are like 45% discounted. This is what I got, and I know a couple people on here also got the large pack just to have more than one of most things and to have the biggest discount. And these are just products that you get to use yourself. So like the worst case scenario, if you do join as a brand partner, is you get a big box of stuff at a super steep discount. So these are just a few of the links that you can order from. I am going to stop sharing, and then let's see, I'm going to have Tiffany talk a little bit, and I'm going to put names into the wheel to have a drawing. So let me get
Okay.
that.
So I'll let you do get the name
And I'm going to
organizations
stop
for the drawing.
recording.